Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a New Year's Eve hair and makeup tutorial. So today's video is in partnership with lookfantastic.com, which is an online beauty retailer, and it's actually Europe's #1 retailer for beauty products. And they're actually now coming to the US, and they have over 600 brands, including drugstore and high-end, with some of my favorites such as Natasha Denona, NARS, Olaplex, The Ordinary, and much more. So they were actually kind enough to send me over some products to try and test out for you guys in this video. So I actually have a discount code for 22% off. All you have to do is type in Rosie at checkout, which is so crazy. They have so many good beauty brands. So if you guys are interested in shopping for some money off, I will have everything listed down below, and I do make a small commission from it. I actually just reached 4,000 subscribers, and thank you guys so much for you guys who watch my videos, like, comment, subscribe, and all of those things. I'm really grateful. I started this channel like about a year ago, and I honestly never would have thought that I have grown this much, and it's just crazy to me that brands are kind of just reaching out and asking to collaborate with me. So that's seriously amazing. So thank you to everyone who watches the video. And with that being said, if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, then go ahead and just keep watching. So I'm gonna start off with skin prep, of course, just because I wanna make sure my skin is nice and flawless and ready for the makeup that I'm about to apply. So I'm gonna be using this mask by Ren. This is the GLYCOLIC LACTID Radiance Renewal Mask. So a couple of facts about this product. I actually did use it once and I really loved the way it felt and smelled. So it contains all natural fruit-derived acids to renew and refine the skin's appearance. It also contains AHA, which is a really popular exfoliating ingredient to really resurface the skin. It helps with toning, firmness, texture, and it's really good for the pores as well. So I noticed too that when I use this mask, it gives me like a really nice boost of glow. The applicator kind of pumps out the perfect amount for you to use, and I kind of just apply it all over the skin, and it smells so good. It kind of smells like very citrusy, and it overall just feels really great on the skin. And then the recommended way to remove it is to wipe it off with like a cloth, and it actually does come with a cloth in the packaging, so I'll be using that to remove it. And so go ahead and keep this on for 10 minutes and I'll be right back. So next I'm gonna prep with moisturizer, and I'm gonna be taking the Pharmacy Honey Drop Lightweight Moisturizer. I'm really excited to try this. I see so many people rave about this moisturizer, so I was super psyched when they sent this over to me. It comes with a little applicator, which I love. I'm gonna take about this much. This might be a little too much, but what the hell, I'll just bring it down to my neck. There's like a magnet on the spatula and the cap, which is cool. So you don't have to worry about like losing them or it getting out of place. Feels really nice. Product description on this moisturizer. It's a lightweight yet intensely hydrating gel cream moisturizer formulated with honey, hyaluronic acid, and golden kupaku butter beads. I don't know if I said that last one right, but it does feel nice. It does feel lightweight for sure. I'll definitely keep trying this moisturizer out. It says you can use it in the day and night, so I'll definitely keep trying that and let you know how I like it. But first impression, feels really nice, and it feels like it would be a good moisturizer beneath makeup, and probably if you have oily skin too, because it feels really lightweight. I feel like my skin absorbed that up really quick. I'm just gonna start off with primer and foundation. I'm going to be mixing the Hollywood Flawless Filter shade 3 with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the shade 9. I think this is way too dark for me right now, but yeah, I really need to get a tan ASAP. I'm going to mix these two together since the Flawless Filter is a little bit lighter. I'm just going to mix the two together and hope for the best. I'm just gonna go ahead and conceal. I'm gonna be using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away. I want to go for a more glowy complexion, so hence all these more lightweight and luminous products I'm using. Just gonna buff her out with the Beauty Blender. I'm just gonna set with some powder, taking the Charlotte Tilbury powder in medium. Forever, I love this powder. I feel like I've been trying a couple different powders and they just do not hit the same as this one. Sometimes I feel like you need to do that with like some of your favorite products. You know how sometimes you just want to try new stuff? So you do and you like it, but then something's missing and then you go back to the product that you should have never stopped using and you're just like, ah, that's what it was missing, and it just makes you appreciate it a lot more. But this powder is iconic. So I'm gonna move on to the eyes. I'm gonna be taking the Charlotte Tilbury Icons palette. This one is an older release, but I have gotten a lot of requests to do a couple more looks with this, so I thought doing a New Year's Eve glam would be perfect. I actually really love this palette. It's for sure like one of my favorites. The color story on this palette is beautiful, and then I really love the formula as well. So I'm gonna be taking this brown shade right here first and use that kind of like as a transition. So I'm just gonna pop that right on my crease. Just like that, and these shades are really pigmented and they blend out beautifully. So next I'm going to be taking this gold shade right here, but just as I imagined, I feel like these shades apply the best with the finger, so I'm just going to do that instead. You know what's funny is that I actually am probably not going to do anything for New Year's, but for anyone who is, I hope this video is helpful. Knowing me, I will probably do my makeup anyway, just to sit in the living room. I'm gonna be taking the black shade right here, and I'm gonna use that kind of like as an outer corner smoke. And then really, I'm just gonna take the blending brush and really kind of just go back and forth like I usually do. That's the key with working with like smokier colors. You want to like slowly build them and diffuse them until you get to your desired smokiness. So I'm just gonna do that. Just keep adding. So have we discovered any new shows? I've been going a little crazy with the whole Netflix and Hulu thing. It's honestly bad, and I got an iPad for Christmas, so that's gonna be even more dangerous. Now I have access to Netflix and Hulu literally wherever I want. So in between breaks, I have my iPad right here and I'm watching Real Housewives of Potomac. I love Real Housewives. Favorite ones that I've watched so far are Atlanta, of course, that's my #1, and then Beverly Hills I like, and I tried to get into New York and I don't know, it wasn't really like grabbing my attention, but I heard Potomac was really good, so I actually started that last night, and you know what, I really like it so far. Definitely different. I never even knew where the hell Potomac was, but it's very interesting so far. I like how they emphasize like class and etiquette. I think that's really interesting. So I don't know, I like it so far. And I mean, I'm on season 1 still, but I feel like their looks aren't serving as much as the others, but it's just the first season, so we'll see like how their hair and makeup kind of evolves and transforms from like season 1 to like whatever season they're in now. But yeah, that's the show I'm like binging currently. I watched what was that new Disney movie that came out, Soul? I watched that the other day and I loved it. It was so cute. I really loved like the message it brought, and it's kind of interesting just seeing like watching a Disney movie kind of like as an adult compared to like when you're a kid, because you don't really look at the deeper meaning until you're older. But watching that Disney movie now, I feel like I saw, you know, you see the message more clear. Obviously when you're little, you're not really like looking at the Disney movies from like or analyzing them as much. You're just looking at it because it looks cute and cool. but I don't know, I really like that movie. So I'm just taking my smudger brush, doing pretty much the same thing to my lower lash line. I'm taking the brown shade and the black shade and kind of mixing them together to give it like a nice smoke. And then I'm taking this highlighty shade right here. I really love this shade actually. And I'm gonna take it on my brow bone. And then I'm gonna apply that on my inner corner as well. So I'm gonna take some liner. I'm taking the Feline Flick in Panther. Give my lash line a little bit of definition, so. Perfect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop on some lashes really quick. And I'll go. Next, I'm gonna be taking some blush. So I'm gonna be using the NARS Orgasm X highlight and blush palette, or cheek palette. The Orgasm X cheek palette. So excited to try this. So it comes with the original Orgasm blush, which I love, and I actually needed a restock on it. So I'm glad I got this. And then this is the Orgasm X, which looks like a more bright pink, and then you get the Orgasm highlight, which looks super pretty, and I'm excited to play with. I'm gonna be mixing these two blushes, I think. I really love the NARS blushes. I really love them, as well as the Charlotte Tilbury ones. For sure, some of like my top 2 favorite blushes. Such a pretty color too. It's like a nice combination. Nice peachy pink combo. I'm gonna be taking the highlight. Yeah, that highlight is really pigmented. And even though it's like a powder highlight, it gives like a very creamy finish. It looks like really pigmented. I'm gonna keep it so. I actually really love this highlight. It's really pretty. Like a nice champagne-y color. Now for lip, I actually don't know what I'm gonna be doing on my lips. Probably a nude. So I'm gonna be taking this LA Girl lip liner in the shade Cafe. So I feel like I need something a little bit deeper to define more. I'm just gonna be taking Love Trap by Charlotte Tilbury just because it's a little bit deeper. Hepburn Honey, just like a really beautiful brown nude. This is like one of my favorite lipsticks by Charlotte. I feel like I need something a little bit more pinker on the lips just because my cheeks are a little bit more peachy. So I'm gonna be adding Glowing Gen. The lips are kind of all over the place, so I apologize. But that's how you get, you know, like the really best nude lip combos is by mixing like a million different things. Yeah, that's better. So pretty much that's it for the makeup. I'm just gonna be locking it in with some setting spray. Okay, so moving on to hair. I actually washed my hair last night, so it has pretty much nothing on. So I'm gonna be applying this OUAI hair oil. I've actually been using this a couple of times this week, and I actually really love anything by OUAI. I usually really love for my hair. It smells amazing. I take about 2 little pumps and just apply it all over my hair. So this is like a lightweight hair oil that smoothes frizz and it seals split ends, and it actually has a little bit of heat protectant in it. And yeah, I've really been liking it so far. And I like how thin this feels. It's an oil, but it feels kind of like a serum. And not to mention, it smells so good. I feel like all the OUAI hair products smell amazing. So just kind of work that through the ends, and then I always like to bring some to my scalp, just kind of like massage it a little bit. Feels really good, and it just gets the roots to smell really good too, because that's super important. Just gonna comb through. And then I'm just gonna really smooth down like this front section right here, because that's where I have like my baby hairs that like to stick out. Just like to tame them. And I am going to be filming like a more in-depth hair care routine, but I just wanted to show you guys how I would do my hair just really quickly. So I know this is just like such a messy way that I'm straightening my hair, but that's because I'm not straightening all of it. I am gonna curl it, so I just want to make sure it's nice and smooth. So I like to kind of curl in sections. I'm taking my curling one. This is the T3, and it's a 1 1/4 inch barrel, I think. And I kind of just use this as a wand because I'm gonna do like some waves on my hair. So I'm gonna just hold that. And you see, you just get like a really pretty wave. And sometimes I take more hair than the others, but since my hair is like shorter, I feel like it doesn't really matter. I just kind of like take it by random pieces, and it just gives it like a nice messy wave look. So I'm just gonna do that to the whole bottom side of my hair, and then I'll show you how I do the front pieces as well. Okay, now taking the top, I usually section it in half, and then I like to clip one side. That way I don't get, you know, anything mixed up. And the top curls I feel like are the most important for me, because this is, you know, where the curl, where you really see the curl. The bottom pieces I'm like a little whatever about. They get hidden anyway, and the front curl is usually the most important. It's the one I keep in, or keep holding kind of like the longest, to make sure it's like nice and curly and voluminous and all of that. So same thing, just taking like sections. Usually I like to take smaller sections in the front just because I want the curl to be a little bit tighter, and I want it to kind of like stay throughout the day. Okay, so once the curls are in, taking a little bit of dry shampoo. Even though my hair is clean, this just gives it like a little bit of volume. So just apply that on the root. Just a little bit, not too much, because then it gets like that really gritty feeling. Throughout my hair, I'm just gonna spray some texturizing spray. This is like the Living Proof Bodybuilder. Just really lightly. I feel like I breathed that one in. So that pretty much sums up this look. This is giving me very much like Housewives reunions vibes. I feel like I'm ready for one of the reunions. But that pretty much sums up this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this New Year's Eve hair and makeup tutorial. If you guys did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video.